Let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. If they didn't get it off in time, it'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on another SEC rival, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He's going to take a shot right away. Wide open, he makes the catch.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They'll throw it on first down. He'll take another shot here. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Pushes ahead. He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Slings it downfield. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the tailback. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming up.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker.
And they got him for the sack. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass.
Looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. The offense set for a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Parrish. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gators! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. There, I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Going to the ground. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter. Florida 12, Ole Miss 0.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Touchdown, Ole Miss! What a catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his own 20. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Checks it down to the back. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They'll go to the ground. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. He wants to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Takes the easy throw in the flat. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man enough for the 1st. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Florida! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
College football becomes more and more every year, more nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation. And you can see it right there. DB came flying in there, gets the 1st sack of the game.
They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Looking to pass. It's Dart. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Smashes through. Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. On the run, it's Parrish. Shows him the stiff arm. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Dart. Fires to the right. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. Today, we have two of college football's elite meeting force with force in a battle of top 5 teams as two squads square off, looking to hit their stride. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Nittany Lions will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Bell. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. First down for this offense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. First down here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Beck. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Bulldogs racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Pressure coming. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. And that pass picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Catch in the middle, it's Lovett. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Unloads to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Fires and picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Georgia going up tempo. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got it behind the line. It's Etienne.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football.
And he intercepts it. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Working the middle, it's complete. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to throw, it's Aller. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. They'll try the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. The offense starts with a short field. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve his field position.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on second down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Now on second down. Back to the air one more time. Fires to the middle. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. Off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And that's a live ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. A first down for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. At the 40, there he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. After the incompletion, looking at second down. Looking for room. It's Etienne. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception number 4 now, putting his team in a bad position time and time again. We might want to start thinking about a change here.
Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Grab near the marker. It's Singleton. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Allard. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Wide open downfield. Afterburner's coming. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's the handoff. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this 2nd half, lined up for an onside kick. And as the ball bounces out of bounds, no dice on the onside kick attempt. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Couldn't get anything done on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. To the air. It's Allard. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Going deep. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Pocket starts to collapse. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Takes it the other way. At the 30. 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a...
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Past the 30. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Warren. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, they convert. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Makes the grab on the left. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This is a 3rd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Etienne.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll throw it on first down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is really getting bad.
Penn State 8, Georgia 6.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. To the air, it's Aller. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On 4th down, looking to pass. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Georgia comes quickly to the line. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Caught on the outside, it's Lovett. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Got the quick pass. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his big tight end. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. They're gonna run it. Touchdown, Georgia! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Working that left side now. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
One of the things that really impresses me about this receiving group is their physical receivers. They can break tackles. They don't just go down as soon as someone gets close to them. These guys are always fighting for extra yards.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Wants to throw. It's Aller. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. The completion well past the sticks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Wallace. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. To the air on first down. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. A return there.